Hey, okay, what's up, y'all? Eh, I'm back with another UFC video. Um, man, I'm actually looking forward to this one. This is UFC 282, right? And I don't know if you guys know, but Glover, Teixeira, and Jiri are out of that fight. It's been canceled. Jiri had to undergo surgery, and he decided to vacate the title. So, and Glover was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna fight this guy on short notice." So, they got these two killers right here, okay? And we're gonna go straight into it. Let's go start off with the early prelims. Well, I don't know much people actually from. This guy's from South Africa. What? Wow. You know that's actually pretty funny. It's a white guy, but you know, I don't know any. You know, I'm actually surprised by this one. Alexander Gustafsson versus uh well, I can't make their thing bigger. Uh I think the reason why is because this actually got canceled. They were gonna fight, but it got canceled. But I was shocked to see that Alexander Gustafsson was gonna fight this guy. But anyways, if we go up, we have Chris Curtis versus Joaquin Buckley. This guy, I've heard about him. He's a good fighter. I think he's like a knockout specialist, something like that. Like he has a lot of power in his hands. Chris Curtis, I think he's been in the UFC for quite some time. I don't know. Let me see. Who has he fought? Action Man. Let's view his fight history. Vieira. No, he hasn't fought a lot in the UFC. Okay. So I think he's relatively new. Joaquin Buckley, he's pretty new too, I believe. Duraev, I don't really know anybody he's fought. But like I have seen him fight before. He's like pretty decent. If I would have, if you know, I don't have much knowledge or information on these guys, so if I would like to make an educated guess, I would put my money on Joaquin Buckley. In terms of who's gonna finish the fight, if I'm gonna say who's gonna win based off decision, I would say Chris Curtis. And you know, here's the stats for that. I mean, it could always change, but this guy has never been taken down. Wow. But that's my odds right there. I don't know these guys. Oh, Raul Rosas Jr. This guy, he's 18 years old. I thought he wasn't gonna fight. I thought he pulled out of this fight, but I guess he is. He's 18 years old. There was a lot of hype around him when he made it to Dana White's Contender Series. It wasn't the Ultimate Fighter. It was the Contender Series, something like that. And like he won his fight by submission and stuff like that. And I guess he immediately got signed to the UFC. So there's a lot of hype around him. I don't know why the odds. I think he's not in the roster yet, but and maybe because they didn't announce that this fight is getting canceled. I don't know, but I saw somewhere it was like one of those ESPN MMA stuff. They were saying he pulled out, so I don't know. And then to end off the prelims, we have Rosenstruck versus Chris Daukaus. Chris Daukaus, his last fight was against Lewis, I believe. Oh no, it was Blades. Oh, it was the fight before that. Yeah, it was Blades. I knew Blades was gonna win that fight. Chris Dawkins, to me, in my opinion, I don't think he's all that. I think he was like a firefighter or something like that, became a pro fighter or a cop, I don't know. But I mean, he's been on a losing streak so far. I mean, shoot, they both have a lot of power in their hands. But these are heavyweights. Of course they're gonna have power in their hands. You know what I mean? Rosenstruck, his last loss was against Volkov. Oh wow. And Chris Dawkins beat him. He beat Sakai. I saw that fight. Gane, I did see this fight. Gane did beat him. Who is this? Dos Santos? And then, yeah. Ngannou obviously killed him that fight, but okay. So he's coming off of a 2-fight losing streak. So I think this is really like just to see who's gonna stay in the UFC. I mean, if I was to say who's gonna win, okay, look, without me being biased, I think Chris Dawkins actually has a chance to beat Rosenstruck. Who do I want to win? Rosenstruck. I don't really like Chris Dawkins, but if I'm to be realistic, I think Chris Dawkins may win. He may win. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, okay? Next, we make it to the main card. Guys, I got my boy Bryce Mitchell, okay? He is the main man. The only thing I don't agree with him on is the fact that he thinks the earth is flat. Other than that, shoot, man, I'm gonna rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Wow, he's not the favorite. He's the underdog. Who did this guy? Oh, wow, he beat Hall. He's undefeated. And people actually think he's gonna beat Bryce Mitchell. If I could pull up some highlights, I probably would. I don't know if I would get in trouble for that, though. But if we look at the weight difference, it seems to me he usually fights at lightweight. So he's moving down to fight at featherweight. Bryce Mitchell's coming off of a big win against Edson Barboza. Okay. Yep, Edson Barboza. Who did he lose against? Oh, maybe this wasn't in the UFC. It was outside of the UFC. Bryce Mitchell was on The Ultimate Fighter. I watched the entire season. So I've been a fan of him since The Ultimate Fighter. Okay. This guy I don't know too much about, but it seems like he's pretty dangerous. Oh, he KOs people. Oh, he could sub 2. And he doesn't have a lot of fights in decision. You know, Bryce Mitchell does, but the thing about Bryce Mitchell is he's dominant in his fights. So this is going to be a very, very interesting fight. I'm looking forward to seeing Bryce Mitchell advance in his career. You know, this is going to be, I guess, another tough opponent, undefeated. So we'll see. I have Bryce Mitchell. Look, if we were to go in depth, who's going to win? In terms of, well, I can't talk about that because I just never seen this guy fight. You know what I mean? In terms of the stat, if I wanted to just look at the numbers, it would make, to me, this guy's the better striker. Who's the better grappler? I'm gonna be honest, I think they're even in terms of grappling from what it looks like here. So who knows? Who knows how this fight's gonna go? I wouldn't know. But let's go up. Darren Till is fighting, guys. This took me by surprise. Darren Till is fighting against, I don't even know who the hell this guy is, but he's from South Africa too. Okay. Y'all know that, but we rocking with Mark Meme. All of those guys are from South Africa. Don't get it twisted, bro. There's a lot of white folks in South Africa. Okay, but that's besides the point. Expect to see Khamzat come in with this guy. Khamzat is gonna be there in his corner. Darren Till is fighting. Dricus Duplessis. And I'm not gonna call who's gonna win because I would just be biased. I want Darren Till to win only because I just know him. Not because I favor him over this guy. I honestly don't even know this guy. You know, maybe he looks a little bit, you know, weird, but I mean, look at Till, you know what I'm saying? He looks like he did not even want to take the picture. But, yo, this is a fight worth watching at what I think. Who knows what's going to happen? It might be a boring fight, but just because Darren Till is back, who knows, you know, how it's going to be. If we go up here, Robbie Lawler is back in it again. How old is this guy? I don't know. But his last fight was Nick. No. Oh yeah, it was this. I'm not gonna lie. This was a boring fight. I didn't really like this fight. But apparently he beat Robbie Lawler in the second round. I don't know, man. I don't know. Magny fought Lawler. I did not know that. I did not know that. What weight does he fight at? Oh, welter. Well, 170. Okay. So it looks like this is gonna be about 170. Santiago. I don't know much about him, but I do know. I've seen like his knockout wins, like in the highlights and stuff. But I've never really watched his fights. I don't know how great of a fighter he is. Let's see, who were his fights? Neil. I mean, he's not doing too bad. Shoot, bro, he has 35 fights. Bro, look at Lawler. He has so many fights. If we add the no contest, let's add it to the 29 just because it'll make the math easier. That'll make it 30. He had 46 fights. Wow, this guy, he's something else, huh? Who do I want to win? Lawler. Who do I think is gonna win? I don't know. These guys, they've been. Oh wow! Look, bro, this is just a fight of the ages, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I can't really call it. I don't know what to say about it. You know what I mean? But shoot, bro. Wish both teams the best of luck. Know what I mean? Okay. But let's see. Paddy Pimblett versus Jared Gordon. Okay. Paddy the Baddie, he's from Liverpool. Liverpool's my favorite football team, soccer team, whatever you guys want to call it. I don't know much about Jared Gordon. Let's look at the stats real quick. Both even. He's more of a decision. Paddy the Baddie, he likes to sub people. Who do I want to win and who do I think is going to win? Paddy the Baddie. I mean, this guy, he's a phenomenal guy, outstanding guy. He's a character. His last one was against that gay guy, the Monkey King, whatever. I don't know if he's really gay or not, but he likes to twerk. What's his name? Leave it. Yeah, leave it outside the ring, buddy. Yeah. But that's the fight between these guys. I mean, shoot. Paddy's the... Wait, who's the favorite in this fight? Wow. Santiago. This guy's the favorite against Till. Oh, we already saw the favorite for that one. Wait, who's the favorite for this one? Oh, it's Rosenstruck, so I'm actually going for the underdog. Okay. Oh, what the hell? But yeah, I honestly got Paddy winning this one. You know, it's going to be interesting seeing this guy make his way up in the UFC rankings, but Jordan Gordon, I think he's a pretty good opponent. He's not, what is he, 19 and what? 19 and 5, 19 and 3. They're pretty much around the same, you know what I'm saying? It's not like this guy has an absurd amount of losses or whatever. Let's see. They're both even on TKOs. I mean, Paddy's more of a grappler. He'll sub you. This guy, I think he likes to rack up his points. Yeah, I got Paddy winning. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now the main event. I got the Russian. Obviously, I got the Russian. What the hell? I don't know who that is. Magomed Ankalaev. Okay, versus Jan Blachowicz. Okay. I got Magomed. Why? This is why. Talk about having power in your hands, bruh. I mean, so does Jan, but dude. Bro, when he lost against Glover, it honestly shocked me. Because I was like, dude, you could, like, kill this guy. But he didn't. And I'm not taking anything away from Glover, I'm just saying. You could have killed him. Magomed, I think he's gonna take Jan Blachowicz out of there pretty quickly. Maybe not quickly. You know what? I'll say if it goes past the third round, then maybe in the end of the fourth or early on in the fifth, someone's gonna go down, but not because it's gonna be an insane knockout, because they're just tired. And I say that because these are two big guys. Both are gonna go in there to try to finish the fight. I'm gonna be assuming so, because there's a light heavyweight title on the line. So if you'd ask me who's gonna win based off decision, maybe Jan. He's probably gonna use his grappling, try to, keep himself in there. But do I think it's gonna go the distance? No. Honestly, Jan actually has a chance of finishing this fight. He could actually knock out Magomed. I mean, Jan in his own respectful manner has power in his hands too. But, and I don't know. This guy's a dangerous guy. There's a lot of hype around him. He's even the favorite by 240. Yeah, see. I don't know, guys. This is tough to call for me, but I'm going to go with Magomed. Who do I think is going to win? I think he's going to win, but I'm not saying Jan doesn't have a chance. I think there's a possibility he's going to make an upset. But those are my predictions. Let me know what y'all think. And, let me know in the comments down below and stuff like that. And I'm going to be doing some World Cup predictions and going over some World Cup matches. I'm a little late on it. Don't worry, though. I'm going to go back. If I can watch the matches with y'all, I will. I'll go over it. And I'll be honest with you guys on who I originally thought was going to win and who I wanted to win. And then we'll bring it back to present at where the World Cup is at now. But, okay. I'll catch you guys another time.